Normally, it costs over $1,000 to stay at a resort like this for 3 nights. We're gonna tell you how we paid this. Stay tuned.
Okay, but first we're going to tell you a little bit about our reselling business, where we buy items for cheap and sell them online for a profit. It's a great business for expecting mothers like me, or really anyone who is looking for flexibility in their work. Okay, we stopped for the bathroom, and everyone knows that Buc-ee's has the cleanest bathrooms in all of Texas.
Yeah,
so
everybody knows. That's literally why we stopped here.
Yeah.
Camilla needs to go. Let's go. You got everything you want here. Everything Texas related that you might want. It's like the Walmart of gas stations.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's got a little bit of everything. The wall of jerky. Besides the restrooms, Buc-ee's always has like 100 things of gas pumps. And what did we get today? What did we get this morning?
We got a kolache,
Nice.
Texas favorite.
Yep,
So it's a bun and it's got some meat in there.
sausage, usually.
Usually. Okay.
Yeah, should be pretty good. Where are we going next? We're heading to the bins. Let's go.
Let's go thrifting.
Just like that, 58 pounds later, 4 hours, right?
Yep, about 4 hours.
All right.
On to the next thing.
Yep, on to the next thing.
Some post-bins root beer floats.
Yeah.
Well, a root beer float for me, and a hamburger and fries and a Coke for Kang.
Yeah, we're at Sandy's.
Sandy's Burgers.
Yeah.
And we came here the last time we were in Austin and got root beer floats then, or maybe milkshakes. I can't remember. Anyway, if you know me, you know I love a root beer float, and apparently the baby does too, because that's one of the things I've been craving in this pregnancy. So good, homemade root beer float.
Yeah. What do you think about the haul for today?
I thought it was pretty good. I don't think we got like a ton of amazing things, but we got a few cool things, a few new brands to us, and honestly just a good amount of inventory, which is always nice to get a good amount. So
We got a few good $50 items, and a lot of good mixed things in there, so pretty happy about it.
Exactly. What do you think?
Good. Kind of reminds me of Whataburger burger.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Better than a Whataburger? About the same? So what would you rate it out of 10?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I don't know.
Fries?
Fries, 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Oh, great. So yeah, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10.
We're pretty harsh critics though.
Yeah.
So we're here at the Full Exchange in Austin, and we're shopping around, seeing if we can find anything good. We're gonna try to use our credit from all the things that we sold to them in Houston.
Yeah.
They told us that you can use it at any of their stores, so pretty exciting.
Yeah, let's see if we can find anything good.
Well, that's a wrap. Just 2 items.
Just 2. Too bad.
Too bad. Yeah, it's hard to find stuff there. Everything's so expensive, and then it's just tough. It's out of our element a little bit.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun to see what they have in inventory so that we know in the future what we can trade in.
Yeah, and in the future we might, take the cash instead of the trade.
Yeah.
Because
Yikes.
we're having a hard time spending our trade.
Yeah. So
We
we'll
go
see.
here kind of often.
Anyway.
Off to the hotel.
So we're gonna end the night here. Been a really long day of thrifting. Try to pay for this trip, you know, the miscellaneous things that we're gonna pay for. But otherwise, this hotel stay is paid by points, so it's free to us. We'll tell you all about it a little later. You saw earlier in the video that we went to a place called the Goodwill Outlet. This is essentially the last stop for thrift stores before it goes to recycling or even overseas. So many things get donated to Goodwill that they really can't deal with the volume. So this is where they go, they sell things by the pound, and you essentially just dig through things and you just buy it in bulk. We buy things for cheap, and then we go ahead and try to sell it on places like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and we have a business doing it.
For example, on any given trip, we buy things for about $2, like this Johnny West top, and we sold it for a total, the buyer was all in, $66.15. So we profited about $50 on it. So our next sale was this pair of shoes from the brand Rothy's, and we picked these up for just about $2 at the Goodwill Outlet bins. We ended up selling them for $92.65, and that meant that we profited almost $70.
Okay, one last one. We sold this comforter, bed sheet, all in one thing by this brand Beddys. The buyer was all in $128.75. So cool. We've never sold one of these before, and quite frankly, we love learning about just weird things like this, and we made a great profit too.
Not all of our sales are home runs. Actually, the majority of our sales make us about $15 to $20 in profit. For us, it's not about making the maximum amount of profit from each item. Really, it's about sustainability. It's about saving items from the landfill. We paid for 3 nights at this hotel using credit card reward points. So let's break down how. We use credit cards on our personal purchases like groceries, gas, clothing, things like that, things that we're buying for us, everyday expenses. Nothing extravagant, nothing like that. We also use a business credit card for all of our business expenses like shipping, sourcing, and other kind of supplies that we need. What we do is we always pay off our credit card balances in full each month, so we're not carrying an interest from month to month. And you can do this too by using your own credit card, or if you're a small business owner or a reseller, you can also use a business credit card.
So here's the thing, you don't really need a business credit card to do all of this great stuff, accumulating points and whatnot. We used our own personal credit card to do this trip. We accumulated points month after month, and before you know it, we had 60,000 points to stay 3 nights at a place like this. And that saved us about $1,000. One way to get points quick is to sign up for a premium credit card. They've got requirements like spend $3,000 in the first 3 months to get this bonus. And that bonus often gives you enough to go on a trip like this. Again, it's buying normal things from your regular expenses, just to rack up these points. And so it really helps to know all of your expenses before you go into something like this. Just don't stretch yourself too far. It doesn't make sense to pay interest on a credit card just to get a bonus. It really devalues the bonus and all of your points in general.
Look, we're not going to tell you what credit card we use because this isn't an ad, but we will link our referral code down below so that you can check it out and see if it's something that you are interested in. As a side note, our premium credit card has an annual fee, but the sign-up bonus makes it well worth it. What our strategy is after 1 year, we downgrade it to a lower card that doesn't have any annual fee. That's just what we do. That's not advice, but just something to think about.
So there you go, a great way to experience a free vacation at a resort. There are plenty of other perks to using credit cards as well, travel hacking and all that. We're not gonna go into that in this video, but this is how we plan to have vacations in the future. So we really hope that this video has helped you plan a vacation for yourself. All right, we're back. And it turns out we didn't pay a single dime to stay there because apparently at the Hyatt resort that we stayed at, you don't have to pay the resort fee, which is usually $40 a night. That was waived for us because we paid with points. Just another benefit for you to consider, you can actually get some extra value, right? We saved $120 avoiding that resort fee. And on top of that, they gave us parking for free, which would have been $18 a night. So all in all, we saved about $1,200 to $1,300 by avoiding the resort fee, by using those points, and they gave us some free parking. So this was great. We hope that you got something out of this. We weren't exactly sure if we were going to pay much of anything. It turns out we didn't have to pay anything out of pocket. So use the points wherever you can, and we hope that this really has given you some value, giving you some strategies as to how you can vacation for cheap. We've totaled up all of our expenses with regard to food that wasn't included in the resort, our gas expense, and just all the other things that we've done. And this is the amount that we paid. There are always going to be some out-of-pocket expenses, but as for the resort, nothing. We didn't pay anything for just staying at the resort, which is awesome because we got to use their amenities. We sat by the poolside like every single day.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And so that's just something that is inherently good about staying at a resort and paying with points. You can just enjoy yourself that way. And that's something that we value. Hopefully you find something that you can use credit card points on if that's the route that you plan to go. Now we're just going to close this out with a little bit more about our business.
We wanted to share a little bit more about our reselling business. It started as a side hustle for us and it's turned into a full-time business.
Yeah.
And so this year we hope to make $52,000 with me working from home and having a baby. So you'll have to follow along to see how that goes. But we wanted to share this week's numbers with you. So how much we made on all the different platforms that we sell on and all of that. We sold 53 items for a gross revenue of $1,450.30. Our cost of goods, so the amount that we actually spent on those 53 items, was $115.96. On eBay, we made a net profit of $606.75. On Poshmark, we made a profit of $207.97. Mercari, we made $44.38, and on Facebook Marketplace, we made $39.65. In total, over the 4 platforms, we made a net profit of $898.75. So that is the money that goes into our bank account pre-tax. It's a little bit lower than our $1,000 a week, but last week we made almost $1,400, so kind of all evens out overall. And this week we left on Thursday to go on vacation, so we closed our week a little bit early, so that makes up for the difference. Right. You can see, we would have made that amount if we had our stores open that Thursday.
And as you can see, the barrier of entry is pretty low, $115 for all the items we sold. That's our business model. If you're really interested in learning more, please do subscribe.
That is it for this video. We are so happy that you joined us. We hope that you consider subscribing. We are the FI Resellers. FI stands for financial independence. So we often talk about not just reselling, but talk about saving money, investing, building wealth, all of that, so that you can be financially free, just like we hope to be one day. So consider subscribing. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below of what your last vacation was, and do you use credit card points, and what are your strategies on saving money when going on vacation? Let us know down in the comments. We'd love to chat with you down there.
Keep that passion burning, y'all. We are especially grateful if you're here for the first time. We really hope that this video provides you some value, and we hope that you come back and watch us in a different video. We'll see you later.
Bye. So we sold this pair of shoes that we had picked up for just about $2 at the Goodwill outlet.
You forgot to say Rothy's. You didn't say it. I was waiting for you.